Hi Lisa, it always felt like I have been searching for the truth, but now it feels like it's not anymore searching for it because it no longer feels like a choice. Contemplation is just happening. I just get myself contemplating about myself, but I seem to be stuck. I can see the ego, but I can't really realize what it is that is looking at the ego. Do you have any suggestions? Yeah, that's the really amazing part, is it's not you that ever sees it. So that's the place in which you're getting stuck, is the belief that you will one day see that which is looking at the ego, that place which is looking at the ego. But who would see that? That would be another abstraction of the mind, another division. It cannot be seen, but yet it is seeing. That's miraculous. And that seeing is this moment, that seeing is everything. It's the space, the distance, the colours, the forms. That's total love, that recognition. Sorry, my cameraman, Khaleesi, is wobbling the camera. You got to stop moving, no licking. So right now, what everybody thinks and projects is that you walked into this room, and then you have this image of this body sort of arising while sitting here, that you walked into this room, that you've got an entire life, that you've got parents, that you've got siblings, that you've had a past, you've done good things, you've done bad things, you're happy, you're sad, your partner, your annoyances, your stresses, your work, and you've got all of this, and all of this walks into the room and then sits down and believes that that bundle of energy, that bundle of life, is looking out of the eyes. Easy, you have to stop moving. I won't employ you as a Cameron person again. I expect a discount. So they think that this bundle, that all these things accumulate together, and that is something that is alive, that exists as an entity, and that entity is looking out of the eyes. And then the thoughts that say, I choose, I'm thinking, I like this, I don't like this, feel like they feel so close to you, like closer to you than, say, the trees outside. I'm looking at trees, that feels like you, that person that's speaking. Whereas actually that's a functioning that's happening. And it's as much you, on the ultimate level, as the trees, as the sunlight, as the breeze, as the birds, as everything else. But because it's inside this body and you're looking through this body, it feels like you, and it's been like, it's all accumulated into something that we name as Andre. When you're really identified with it, it means that all of Andre's quirks are going to be extra painful or extra pleasurable. So say if you have like a defunctional sexuality or something, this will be very personal to you. If you have like a cancer, or if you're good at things or not good at things, everything will be very personal because you'll believe that's you. So you begin to get into very psychologically abstract ideas, and then you begin to believe that it's your responsibility to look after yourself and to achieve things and to do things. So it's like this fake entity that was never you begins to get very stressed with the idea of its own existence, and it likes things and dislikes to things in a very heightened form. So the attachment to that, so the belief that that bubble is you, makes the entity psychologically disturbed, and then it creates disturbance, and through that disturbance then there is seeking. I have to tell you again, Lisa, you cannot move. You cannot move. So that that seeking, so then it creates seeking into time. So seeking to try to avoid things and seeking to try to get to things because it feels discomfort as it is now. So it feels discomfort in this moment because of all these bizarre and abstract ideas that it obtains, that it seeks in time to get things. And then there is this constant dance and imagery and feelings appearing of past and future, like windscreen wipers, like going on and off and on and off of past and future, and what you should be and what you need to be and what you're going to be. And the whole time that's happening, there is something that is actually detached from that, that's watching it, that is actually in all things that are appearing, but yet is in no specific thing. And it's not, it doesn't belong to the character. The character thinks, I am conscious, whereas consciousness is prior to that. And who you are is actually prior to consciousness. It's actually, like, consciousness is in a way something that manifests with things. It's actually a mystery who you are, but consciousness is like the bridge to it. The same with the I am. They're like these two manifestations that happen, but they're like the bridge to no thing and the bridge to everything. So this consciousness is not attached to you. It's actually in all things now, and it actually disappears. It is simply life conscious of itself, and then life is no thing and everything simultaneously. So you think that you're conscious, that you're someone that walked into this room and sat down and you're looking at me and you're listening to me, but that's not who's conscious. That's a formation that's appearing in front of consciousness. Consciousness is this instant, is right here, is present. It's the stillness and the silence of the sounds, of the movements. It's miraculous. It's always here. It never moves. It never leaves consciousness, no matter what you do, no matter how many resources you gain, no matter how many badges or awards or praises or successes you achieve, there is always consciousness. Always consciousness. This is all you ever wanted. It's all you ever wanted. Are we still going on YouTube? It's all you ever want. Is this consciousness, is this stillness, the stillness which is in all things, which is all things. And you can never achieve it because you're something that's appearing in it. You're part of its formation. It's like trying to achieve and get the wind. It's an impossibility. Maybe you could some way achieve the wind because it's seemingly a thing. But nice. Thank you for your question.